So you've got yourself an entity framework application. So this one is a very simple application. We just have a student class that is converted by the entity framework into a table in the database. So if, for example, we have a look at the database, you can see there is a table called student. So if I do select top 1000 rows, and in here you can see this is our simple table with ID field, name, age, and this is the students table. So you can see entity framework have created that from this class, which is ID, name, and age. And just by using the simple command here, it has done this. So how do you add a new field? One way you could do is manually add everything. But if we add a new field here, so here we're adding a field called city of string data type. So if I were to run this program and see what happens, and what you get is you get this long error message, but at the beginning of this error message, it says invalid column name city. So why does this error actually happen? So if we have a look at what's actually happening within the main method, so you can see within the main method, we're calling a method called ensure created. So what this does is, for the very first time, if the relevant table, which is the student table, isn't there, then this will create it. Now there is another option in here, which is you can use the ensure deleted method here. Then what this will do is this will delete the table first and then recreate it. But the issue with ensure delete is you will lose your data. So anything that you add in your database, you will lose it. So you'll have to populate it again. So here, for example, I've just got some seeded data, which is always added if a table is empty. So this will seed our data. So it's checking, are there any records? If there are, then it will do nothing. But if there aren't any records, it will add that. So if I run this program now, again, with ensure deleted, what you'll find is that the table is added and we do not get any error messages. The only thing to watch out for is I have enabled a null for this city field because we haven't specified any data within here to say what values city should hold. So if I go back to my database here and refresh this, now notice here, previously we only had these columns within here, so ID, name, and age. But now if I do another select and we now have a city column, and notice all the values are nulls because we have added the null indicator, which is a question mark, to this data. So now how do we get around this problem? Well, rather than keep on dropping our table and recreating it, this will cause problems in production. So there's now a concept called migration, which we will look at next.